Hi everyone, my name is Adith, and I did my internship with the town of Danville, California. It's a very, very beautiful town. That's my mentor. I'm going to point.
Oh, here. It's the arrow key.
Oh. Well, anyway, that's a map of the downtown, and that's my mentor's office. He's a traffic engineer. He's been at it for over 2 decades, so he's very experienced, and it was definitely a great opportunity to learn from him. And what goes down at Danville's town offices? Well, most people wouldn't know about these things, but basically public transportation projects are they're planned, they're engineered, and they're contracted out, so they're built. And they also put forth action plans to keep traffic levels manageable in the city, as well as to keep the city roads nice and efficient. And overall, their job is to make sure transportation runs smoothly in the city. And the even bigger picture, they want to make sure the quality of life in the city stays high. So I worked on a number of projects while I was there, and I thought I'd tell you about a couple of the cool ones that I liked. The first one was the Lawrence Road project, and basically that was a proposition to put forth a series of safety measures on one place called Lawrence Road, where there was a curve in the road, and anyway, there'd been speeding drivers who went off and there were accidents. So as traffic engineers, it's their job to put in safety measures. And of course, if they want to put in safety measures, they have to get it approved by town council and the citizens in the area. So what I had to do is I had to use a software named MetroScan, and I had to use that to get all the addresses of all the citizens in the area so I could make all the mailing labels so we could send out over 400 envelopes notifying them of a town council meeting where this would be discussed. And they also had a presentation that was made at the town council meeting. Andy trusted me to help out with this as well. And what I did is I uploaded a lot of pictures to the presentation showing engineering maps of the road. And I thought it was pretty cool. I also made an animation showing a truck going through the curve in Lawrence Road to show that a vehicle could negotiate the curve, and presentation must have been pretty good. I mean, the motion passed. And after that, another cool thing I did is I helped develop a SWAT website. And I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't that SWAT. It was the one on bottom. It was the Southwest Area Transportation Committee. And I was excited at first, too, when he said SWAT. And well, basically what I did for the site was I uploaded numerous meeting archives to the site because they want the citizens to be informed on what's happened and what they do with the meetings. And I had to categorize them chronologically, and that took a while. It was a little bit tedious. And I also had to help with the overall development of the site, uploading pictures, making it look more aesthetically pleasing, making slideshows, editing the information, things like that. And he also wanted me to implement a couple plugins, like I put in a Google search feature, and I tried to put in a subscription feature. It's kind of difficult, but I thought it was pretty cool, website development. Well, that being said, that's what the site looks like now. It's almost live. And I might as well mention that one time when I was trying to work something out with the subscription feature, I accidentally crashed the entire site. That was fun, but it's okay because it was restored. And the next thing I did, someone mentioned this earlier, I worked with GIS. It's like a Google Earth where they can keep track of all the city's infrastructure. Anyway, what I did with GIS was I updated all the city's traffic infrastructure database. I plotted points, signs, things like that. And I used GIS to cross-reference everything that was in GIS already with what was in the official city plans to make sure everything was right. And I checked it for errors and things like that. That's my desk. And that's what a GIS screen looks like. And I had a couple field days. This is when Andy took me out to see the system that manages every single traffic signal intersection. It's pretty cool. It looked like a supercomputer. And this was one day when I got to sit in on an engineering consultation meeting. And it was definitely a good experience to sit on a meeting and see how it worked. But I definitely thought it was really boring. If I were ever running a meeting in the future, I would definitely try to make it more exciting, more energetic. And I learned a couple of things. I learned the characteristics of an office and meeting environment. I mean, we've all seen TV shows, but it was nice to see it firsthand. I got to learn about transportation engineering, obviously. I learned how to read engineering plans a couple times when I scanned through them. And overall, I learned about the process of developing professional infrastructure in the world. You know, before you know about this, but you know all the planning, the development, the politics, you know, the finances that go into things like this. And it's a nice thing to know because it applies to every single field there is. That's the end. Thanks for listening.